I'm gonna cut the game music back on. Why is the game music so low? There we go. All right, let's check them out. Hey, we get to start them. We always kind of do that. See what you got, Charles. Look at Queen Diane. That is a bae. That is a bae. Why can't we not have this version of her? And don't make her limited either. You got a beauty mark with it, everything. They probably will make Queen Diane, so. I should be reading this, right? I see how it is. I'm surprised. I wonder why you wouldn't trust her. Revelation, High Priest, even though you're the one who's the highest authority, Church of the Goddess. Okay. Tell you why, because I'm not stupid enough to fall for such a joke. This dude's a douchebag. How could you say that? You're the High Priest of the Church of the Goddess. It's fortunate that there's only two of us here. If anyone heard that, they would be shocked. I think he killed her. He's a dick. No, you're denying the miracles of the goddess. These miracles, they were achieved by human hands, but the right man in the right place and time. Yeah, he's a dick. For example, what did 20 years ago to protect the sacred kingdom of Urza, risking everything I had? I appreciate that, Priest Nord. But even that cannot change my mind. I refuse to sacrifice my people for this horrible plan of yours. Not more enhanced mages. Not a horrible plan, Your Majesty. So he was the dude who made all those people. More like a sacred sacrifice or a miracle, I would say. Please do not devalue their noble deaths. Why have you kept it secret if that's something you're so proud of? Why did you hide the fact that those mages were devoted themselves, shed blood that day, died in agony due to the effects of enhancement? You even hid it from me and lied that they returned to their homes. They'll say who his dad is eventually. He'll be some epic ass Moonlight character that blows up half the planet. Why did they do that? You said it was a sacred sacrifice. Do you really not get it? You haven't grown up after all. Wow. She's like the queen. I would have killed this dude. Even though you led us to victory, you were nothing more than an ordinary sister. The succession wasn't proper. Wow, bruh. We used power of the church to dethrone you, despite the opposition from the nobles. Do you really think I should let them know this truth to undermine our authority? I took care not only those opposed, but everyone else who served them just for your accession to the throne, Your Majesty. Wow, I don't like this dude at all. It was you who talked me into the throne. You said it was what I was. Yeah, I don't like this dude at all. I'm already triggered. We ain't even done anything yet, and I'm mad. I've done my best to urge your peace and prosperity regardless of your goals and plans. Alright, so you keep being stubborn. Is that what you're saying? We're running out of time. The Archdemon could wake up at any time, and we're not all prepared. Organize an elite unit as soon as possible. A strong unit like the squad of enhanced mages we had before. The Holy Order of Blue Cross and Rose Apostles must also have their own armed forces. If we're to call up an arm, all of you of Azoria, we can't keep wasting time like this. I will not accept it. They already have tough lives. Even without this plan, I can't make their lives harder. The heir of the covenant will save us all. I believe the goddess and her revelation. We're just going to ignore the conclave like this, Your Majesty. Even the former king wasn't as stubborn as you. My answer remains the same and will remain unchanged. It's late now. Don't you return to your place, Priest Lord, as you will, my queen, but please remember who made you queen. It must have been part of the goddess' plan. Nothing lasts forever, Your Majesty. Keep in mind, because who knows, someone might dethrone you for the sake of the peace of Orzia. Wow. As a threat, he would have died right there. I'd have shot a holy beam at him. That'd have been it. It's already been almost 20 years since I became queen. You would think everything is still the same. You managed to move the Holy Order through Cross and Rose Apostles, but it'll be harder to persuade orders of the Sword and Shield. Maybe right, but maybe the right man in the right place and time will make it possible, coincidentally. That's why I, the High Priest, call a miracle. Wow. Can't just sit idly by like this. Sir Vildred seems to have decided to stay in his domain. The nobles already started plotting. On top of that, what is she going to do if Dark Demon comes back? Believe in the Air Covenant? What if he never wakes? And if he does, what can he actually do for us? Queen Diana is too emotional. She's not qualified for her position. She used to be quite good at doing what she was told, but now she's getting arrogant. Seems like she's already forgotten who made her queen. Guess I have no choice. It's time for me to act as sake of these blinded fools. I have to retake control of Erzia. That's for the best. Hey, sorry, were you looking for me, Sir Charles? I'm already mad at this. I'm already mad at this because I'm gonna like kill that dude over and over on purpose if they let him be a boss. I'm gonna put all single target units and just nuke his face off. Alright, Charles. Oh yes, Lady Asaria. I heard from the priest of Nord, and apparently some kind of suspicious movement protected the village of Silver Wing. Suspicious movement, are they armed? That's what I heard. Since they might be rebels, we must act quickly. Let's ambush them and find out what they're plotting. I heard there first, Lady Isaria, please call up the elite soldiers of the Order of Sword. Yes, sir. Hey, let's go fight. Hell no, I ain't. Damn it. Best S3 in the game. Literally the best S3 in the game.
I'll show you how it's done.
Let's look at this S1. Why is he so strong? You're a tank, dude. They're wielding swords for sure, but they don't seem very organized. They also seem like a bunch of thieves to me as well. They are barely armed or trained. Was the High Priest wrong about this one? Probably. Wow, shade. But it's a serious problem that there are still thieves out there near the castle. Yes, it is. You're right, Charles. I think the situation is getting worse recently. Has it? As you commanded before, some nights disguised as farmers went nearby villages and to get an idea of public sentiment. I guess it wasn't that positive, wasn't Sir Charles, especially due to the increasing number of monsters and villagers who were attacked. What's good, NYC? On top of that, they've been feeling more and more anxious about the Chaos Gates, and when there's no guards or knights around, everyone says that this is all because Queen Diana. Yes, more and more people are saying that things are getting better back under the former king. Nobles walking around saying such things. It's inevitably that it's going to have an effect on common people. They already had many complaints about the queen. As I told them not to imprison or punish those people. Good job, Lady Asaria. If we did, they wouldn't feel safe sharing their honest opinions in the future. I'm more worried about the future. What's going to happen, Urza? This is getting ugly. Do this for the achievement. Like I ever really care about that.
Watch and learn.
Let's see how much damage this does. That's a lot of damage, man.
It's time to draw my sword. Watch carefully. For King Arthur, I would give my life.
Tank ain't supposed to be doing that. God damn. Can you imagine if you put attack gear on him and somehow make him tanky? Jesus Christ. There, I see Charles leading the Order of the Sword High Priest. Oh, this chick again. Can we have her? Kind of freaky with her 4 arms, though. Indeed, they are renowned for their bravery. I didn't expect you to rise so quickly due to the number of mercenaries trying to block your path. It seems your sword never rusts. I need an explanation, Priest Lord. What's going on? The suspicious group we thought were rebels turned out to be mere mercenaries, and now you're here in front of the mansion supposedly occupied by rebels. There's no need to rush, Sir Charles. Don't worry, I'll tell you everything. There's too many eyes and ears in the castle. I thought this would be the only way that we could have a conversation in secret. Conversation in secret? What secret are we talking about? Oh, Lady Kentuckia, would you... That's what her name is? Kentuckia? Actually, yeah, it is. Will you wait for us here? Yes, High Priest. I thought her name was something else, but Sir Charles, please come in. I want to talk to you privately. Bro, Charles is not going to join your side, Lady Asaria. Yes, Charles. Please wait here for me. Of course I will do as ordered. I did not hear anything today. I know how much you worry about Isaiah. Priest Nor, but please do not cross the line. Dying. Sir Charles, calm down and let me finish. It's time for us to face reality with a cool head. Queen, the end has changed. She's no longer the same person we used to know. Her strong will and wise judgment as a saint that encouraged the soldiers during the war seems to have faded away the years past. He's basically trying to make a coup. The queen now sits on her hands, waiting for the heir of Covenant to wake up. It's as if she lost faith and courage. What happened? Oh, thanks for thanks for the sub, Modep. As if she lost faith and courage she used to have 20 years ago. Watch what you say, High Priest. What happened to your loyalty? What you just said is an insult to the queen. Insult it is. Dion is queen, not a goddess, yes. You might serve the crown, but I serve the goddess. The holy kingdom of Urza was founded by the goddess Blessing. It was built to praise her. Both former king and queen Dion are mere beings who rule the country for the sake of the goddess. You have been enjoying enormous power while serving the goddess. Everyone in Tyria knows that. Let me tell you something, High Priest. Don't be greedy. I'm sure the Conclave agrees with me. You're one to talk, Sir Charles. We all know that you want to control the entire Conclave, not just the Order of the Sword. That is not true, High Priest. My only concern is Zera. Same for me, Sir Charles. Just keep in mind the Conclave doesn't belong to the Queen. The Conclave exists to observe the leader and whether they rule accordingly to the goddess' will. Aware of that, you don't have to remind me, High Priest. Are you going back to the castle? I don't see anything we can do here. I'll see you later when the Conclave next meets, High Priest. Sir Charles, please do not forget what you swore to the goddess when you first joined the Order of the Sword. Your body and soul belongs to the goddess of... See, this is what happens with real countries in real life. Politics and people put God in the place of politics, and God was never meant to be put in the place of politics. So fundamentally, this guy right here is wrong off the bat. We do have new emotes. We have six new emotes, by the way. And that's typically all the fighting that goes wrong in the world is basically connected to that. Speaking of connecting, really? That took forever. Oh my god. So bad. Gonna be a long stream, guys. Alright, this I don't care about. They can do. How is everybody doing tonight?
I present to you the greatest magic.
I need Charles. Charles is broke.
Yes. How about this?
I'm not gonna try too hard on it, but fundamentally, I don't understand how a tank is supposed to be doing that much damage.
Will you help me?
This is weird. 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 You finally got Dust Devil and Charles. Rats for a dart. Yeah, man, the emotes are legit. No way did them. Dart just said he got it.
Yep. Can you hold out for more?
I mean, we're gonna try tonight, guys. We're gonna try.
Yes. I despise everything boring.
Yeah, I'm gonna get back another lurk one. The next sub spot will be lurk. Well, we wanted to know how she died. I can kind of, just from the way that this is going, you can kind of tell. Hey, more story. And we get to control Isaria. Heard that you haven't appointed leaders of the Holy Order of Blue Cross or Rose Apostles. How long are you going to leave those positions empty? Why is he always smiling, too? That's just creepy. Is that what you call the old man late at night, Your Majesty? You needn't worry about that. What's up, King Afro? Because the appointment has just been made. I, the High Priest of the Goddess, will assume both roles. Wow. So what I heard is true after all. I never thought you would go to such extremes. Extremes is perfectly legitimate. Most of the Sisters of Blue Cross and the Knights of Rose Apostle all agreed, and the official announcement has been made during the general meeting of Conclave tomorrow. So you're trying to deny the fact that Conclave is an independent organization here? How foolish you are. My decision still remains. As long as I have loyalty to the Orders of the Sword and Shield, you will not do as you wish, Priest Nord. No forever reign by my side. Forever, you would think that'll last forever. You would think the Knights of the Goddess will do nothing but watch as you protect that homunculus from Terranar. Wow. When a wraith is shamelessly wandering around the center of the Holy Kingdom of the... Wow. Do I think it's best to spend on 121 banners when they are guaranteed? My luck is terrible on these rate ups so far. I've only got Kairon to rate up, nothing but artifacts of 4 stars. Yes, King. You should always go after the I didn't mean to click that. You should always go after the limited banners with the 120 limit because they rarely come back in the history of this game. Deanne hasn't been back at all. Period. And we probably won't see her for a while either. Still, it's been 6 months right now, and you probably won't see back Luna for a long time either. Prawn Star, you got Sir Charles with 4 summons. Next step, ML, Aramithia. Grats, man. Save up your bookmarks. Get it out of there. I keep clicking the button, my mistake. Oh dear, what do you take me for? I won't do anything. That cursed homunculus will destroy you with her own hands in the end, Your Majesty. You'll see. When did the queen become so cunning? He's right, though. The fact both orders are loyal to the queen can be a dangerous factor. Although Crozet, the Order of the Shield, is not really a problem since he's dull and so far away. Sir Charles or the Lord Sword can actually be a threat. If I can't persuade them, then I have to take care of them another way. Lady Kataga. Wow. This dude. Thank you for that follow. One harmless. Yes, High Priest. Call up the Knights and the Rose Apostles and arm both soldiers and priests. Prepare to move when I send the word. Yes, sir. Wow. The priests, are you on the risk fighting the other orders? It would mean Knights of the Conclave fighting against one another. Everything is possible, Lady Kanaka. Anything can happen. What's there to be afraid of? If this is what the goddess requires us to do for Urza. Wow, this bro is crazy. What's wrong with him? The advance party is all aboard. Hijackers are still filling up the fuel tanks. Hey, Lady Alexa, they will try to take off soon. We ought to subdue them before they can gain altitude. Keep in mind that the airship should not be damaged if possible. Lady Asaria. Okay, don't worry about it much. If safety is a priority, Sir Charles. Thanks for the follow, Zayusa, as well. Sir Charles, how are you there? Seems like they're taking off. Let's move. Yes, sir. Lady Alexa, lead these soldiers and distract the enemies on deck. Meanwhile, Commander Charles and I will attack the bridge. Okay. This team is just awesome. They're wearing uniforms of Tyrrell guards. Maybe that's why they were able to hijack the ship so easily. I think these might not be ordinary thieves. That's why I came here myself. They are not any thieves trying to hijack the airship to sell. They must be using the means for another goal. You mean they need the airship so they can look down from the sky? You're right. Sorry. One of these soldiers involved in plotting was caught and he confessed to Lady Kataka at interrogation. They needed the airship to quickly find the Air Covenant. Even though they managed to find out when we'll move Raz to a different location, they didn't know the exact location, exact details. Wow, they were trying to kill him. They always tried to assassinate. They've always tried to assassinate the Air Covenant, I see. The leader of the hijackers must be on the bridge. Let's go.
In full bloom.
I'm just gonna let this go. Since we tried him already. I've never actually had her either.
The time has come to determine the victor.
This is so crazy. It's so loud too. It is straight loud.
Bloom.
So much bass in it.
For King Aether, I would give my life.
Asaria makes that broken. That's messed up. How a tank gonna nuke back to back like that? That is hilarious. Look who we have here. You filthy pigs, how dare you serve the usurper, blinded by power. What did you say? I'll make you pay for that. Wait, sorry, keep him alive as possible. We'll have to interrogate him until we get some information. Understood. Although I may be born into a fallen noble family and done all kinds of dirty work, I at least have honor and pride, unlike you. Come at me. I'm ready to sacrifice my life for justice. Of course, each person has their own definition of justice. Challenge accepted. He's like, come at me.
Correct your posture.
Bro, this is the wrong tank for you to say, come at me.
Forever. I pledge myself.
Yeah, I'll just kill him. Five stars come over time. The artifacts, it's a lot easier to get those. Cooking buttons. It's a lot easier for you to get those than it is the characters. You can also get, you can build up like 3 and 4 star dust from selling them and get 5 stars in a store as well. You might work for the vicious Fake Queen, but we only work for Azaria. Fake Queen? Killing the Air Covenant for Azara? Of course. So we didn't know what was going on. We all know the Fake Queen's plot and that she kept the Archdemon alive 20 years ago, or on purpose. What did you say? Trying to sacrifice the Air Covenant to revive the Archdemon when the time comes. That useless brat who never woke up when the Archdemon appeared, and probably never will. The Air Covenant, funny, will destroy the cursed seed that prepared to unseal the Archdemon. The Archdemon will never be able to return. I don't know, does he really believe that nonsense? Commander, actually, there are quite a few people who believe that. No. And with the homunculus from Terranor always at the Queen's side, the rumor spreads even faster. There are numerous rumors that the Queen is into dark magic and she sacrificed her child for the vicious goddess hid from us. Well, that is true. Where's Aether, lame ass, right now? Also, as you just heard, that she made sure Nocturnes failed to kill the Archdemon so that she could revive him later. Do you really believe such nonsense? I'm afraid to say, but they do, sir. Have they forgotten everything? The glorious moment when the heroes of there fought the Archdemon and won? How foolish of them. Was Nord right all along? You're all fools, Sir Nord. Charles. You never accept the truth. Neither do the people. How do you think they'll remember the glorious victory of the Archdemon War? If you don't prepare, same as I did 20 years ago, they'll be faced with a horrible destruction. I really don't like this guy. And the fact that he's a priest too, he better not be a healer. That's gonna be annoying. If I see that in PvP and somebody's actually using them, I'm raging. Trying to kill them. If you truly wish to protect the Queen, Diane, help her become the High Priestess of the Holy Order of Rucor so that she may have a peaceful life. You must know already she has many political enemies. If she insists on maintaining her throne, her life will be anything but. Think about it, Sir Charles. Sarah does not need a king or queen anymore. What's up, Hookwai? You join me in creating Thursday led by the Conclave. I will allow Queen Diane and Aether to live the rest of their lives of comfort in a beautiful monastery. What is the right decision? What is the truth I should believe? Commander, my apologies, I was distracted. Take him to Lady Kantaka. Interior Castle. I don't think there's any need to talk to him further. Yes, sir. But Sir Charles, shouldn't we do something about Raz? The information that was leaked, this could be dangerous. Don't worry about that. The information is fake. I see. Yes, only Queen Diane knows where Raz whereabouts. Even I don't know where he is. Let's return. I mean, if I get him, I'm hoping, because he is definitely a good character. That combo with Isari, that's stupid. I'm sorry. That is messed up on so many fronts. Whiteface Ravine.
Release mana.
I don't even know what to say about that.
Yes. Shall we?
Try to get through as fast as possible. And I just got a new follow, but does it show it? Was it Zayusa? Didn't I say that person already? Or it didn't pop up yet. You're saving up for Mystic Summons for Araminthia. Her kit looks insane. Oh, I'm pushing buttons. Seeing that the colors are faded and how old it seems, it must have been made a long ago. Maybe about 20 years ago. After Archdemon was sealed away, many festivals were held and several artworks were made to celebrate the victory. I see. So this must be from. Yes, from carpenters from the small town spent a year creating many wood sculptures like that rather. Then using the sculptures, they were recreated in the most intense battle of the Archdemon War. Everyone went to see after hearing the news and was amazed by their artwork when I first saw it. Of course, even though it was nowhere near the real battle was actually like. But how did those sculptures end up on the ground? I heard some villages near the border have been attacked by bandits. They must have stolen some of the sculptures to sell, but threw them away after finding out what they are. Still, it's the same since meaningful sculptures like this are being thrown away. It'd be great if we collect and preserve them. A fantastic idea, huh? Let's retrieve them and put them on display for the Order of the Sword. This time I'll be in charge of recreating the battle so they'll be more precise. If we do so, we'll be able to increase the historic value of them. That's a great idea, Sir Charles. He's really enthusiastic about this, isn't he? We'll have to collect 250 of them at least to recreate the battle. Oh, we already know what this is going to be. Please do me a favor, help me retrieve them. Let me back out because I already know what this is. I was wondering how they were going to do this, if they were going to lock us into it or there's going to be points, there's going to be a choke point. And this is the... In PvP, he would murder everybody, especially in Guild War. Can you imagine? He just outright murder everything. Who do you advent next in Final Blade? It's probably going to be my healer, Nestor. My healer is going to be next advent.
Entertain me, please.
Yeah, I can see that being super strong. Alright. We still need a lot more, but I think this is good enough for now. Or I didn't say good enough. These are enough for now. Wow, it's amazing, Commander. Also, you used information against the Archnema armies back then. So there were a lot more knights and soldiers that fought in the battle. Every one of them was truly brave and honorable. I remember a young knight who wielded his sword and shield until the very last moment when his life was fading. Talking about Basque! We'll have this battle scene displayed in the Order of the Sword. Or the Sword. Yo, nobody remembers Bass? He just died for no reason. Thank you for retrieving those sculptures for me, everyone. It seemed like Alexina, sorry I didn't even know who he was. Basket, no love, no respect. No respect at all.
Can you hold out for more?
And the funny thing is, if it wasn't for him holding the line, they wouldn't have won. Because Dian would have never had time to use her goddess power.
Yep.
I didn't summon yet. We're still doing story. When I'm done with all the story stuff, then I'll know we'll summon. Yeah, I've seen their skills. I was going to talk about it later in the video. You just got them just now, grats. That's all I wanted to say, okay. Since it seems I've taken too much of your precious time already, Sir Charles, I'll excuse myself. Priesty not. I didn't know he was a priest. Why does a priest run around with a two-handed axe? Can I ask you why you told me such a thing? Would you believe me if I said I admired you as a hero of Archdemon War and for helping Queen DM make a queen? Of course I wouldn't. You're good, Sir Charles. Well, let's say for my own sake then, I've lost favor with the High Priest. For what I've seen, there's a chance the Royal Apostles will be dismissed and then I'll lose my position. It feels like soon there'll be nothing left but a stubborn and greedy person's ambition. I understand, you can go now. As you wanted, we never met today. So, it looks like Enoch wasn't bad at first, and it's that High Priest's fault that he ended up being bad. Yes, Sir Charles. Hmm. Strange. I couldn't take my eyes off while the priest was talking to me, as if it was calling for me. The silver gauntlet hanging on my wall is a family treasure that we have kept ever since the the first member of our family became a knight. For important missions, I wore it on my right arm to stay calm. Sir Kit Sharon named it Justice for All. Being that he named him, we'll probably see that character sometime soon, because that's the way this game works. I don't know if you guys noticed that. Meaning that I should pursue the justice that will be shared by all who follow the goddess and kingdom, rather than just for the sake of myself and my family. 20 years ago, when I pledged my oath to Queen Diane on her coronation day, asked a question to myself and the gauntlet: is this really justice for all? My queen, who called for this world to be protected, as even those wandering souls may return and live again together in happiness. I, Charles Sharon, his last name is Sharon. That's weird. Charles Sharon of the Order of the Sword, pledge my life to worship and protect you. Even long before then, the gauntlet gleamed as if my answer was my pledge on the day when I joined the Order of the Sword. I will devote my body and soul to the goddess, and will not allow myself to be overtaken by emotion. But why is this trying to attack my attention now? What is it trying to say? How did it go? Did you say something? Looks like it worked out, seeing your bright face. Don't get your hopes up. Do you think the old fox would have shown his heart so easily? Anyway, since die is cast, let's wait and see what happens. So this was back when she started plotting. I wish we didn't have to wait so long. I'm sure fate would choose the righteous path in the end anyway. There are not many people out there. Since it's late, I'll go first. You should come later. You got Euphine instead of Charles. I'm kind of happy and sad. I was so hyped about Charles, but it's nice. Yeah, Euphine is good. So what you're saying is those nobles who are plotting rebellion are in the forest. I've been informed that they will have a secret meeting there. I didn't hear of it. Was the priest lured this time again? No, it wasn't. Please stay close behind the others. I'll tell you later.
In full bloom.
Alexa's probably going to be the next change, because they're using her too much in storyline plot. Along with Chorus.
Kneel before my sword of light.
Rip, I don't care about that. Like, kneel before my sword of light. It's so loud. This is so. I keep doing that. No use patrolling the kingdom daily. It only dies out for a short while. Then I wait. Coming from Sir Charles. Yes. If the seal breaks and the Archdemon never returns, I don't know what to do as Vice Commander of the Order of the Sword. To be honest with you, I still don't trust the Air Covenant. Yeah, sorry. Do I trust someone who's not being trustworthy, Commander? Then everyone is going to regret refunding him. I swear to God, if I was them, I would make him the next specialty change. That would be awesome. I pledge my sword to the goddess, not the Air Covenant. Do you think I'm not qualified for the Order of the Sword? Oh no, I'm not saying that. Of course you're more than qualified, Lady Asaria. We never test ourselves on groundless belief. We never trusted the groundless myth. The Church of Goddess never taught us to have blind faith. Remember, Sir Charles, our faith, the faith of everyone in the noble sacrifice and nocturnes, these were all factors in the victory against the Archdemon. This is what you said on Coronation Day of the Queen. Queen. Let me ask you something. Tell me what's the difference between a noble's faith and the former king and the people's faith in the covenant. For the knights who protect the goddess of ours. He's like wavering, which might be actually a problem. You're a great member of the Order of Sword. Do not ever doubt yourself like that. I think I know how this story is going to end, and I'm not going to like it. Thank you, Commander.
Oath of the White Flower. you. Forever. I pledge myself.
What's up, Lady Nocturne? There's a cabin at the end of the path. We don't want them to see us coming. We should approach through the trees. Lady Asaria, yes. I'll go with myself from here. What? We'll stay here and back up with the backup to make sure no one approaches the cabin. But Commander, I've seen many monsters and bandits on the way here, but not a single one a suspected rebel or noble plotting rebellion. Please tell me what's going on, sir. To ask you something first. Who are you loyal to? Please answer me all honesty. Yeah, I used to play Pocky Ninja a very long time ago. A lot of people don't remember or really know that Pocky Ninja started all of this. The entire gacha scene was Pocky Ninja started. It was War Tune, but Pocky Ninja is what made it popular. That was 10 years ago. Of course to the goddess of Ursura. Just as I pledged when I joined the Order of Sword. Yes, that's what I thought. Lady Asaria, as you already know, I made the same pledge. What I'm trying to do now is something that suits the oath I made. So please trust me from here and wait till I get back. Understood, Sir Charles. Yeah, it is the best in the game. It is hands down is the best in the game. Everyone stay alert. If the commander doesn't come back within an hour, we'll break into the cabin. And I saw something in the woods. Was it Angelica? Oh boy. Are you here? He's gone. And there's just the odd white claw stuck between the branches. Did I imagine that? Oh, you never pull on him. At least try. I used to play Age of Wushu too. I think it's still up on my channel somewhere. Like buried. There's gonna be a lot of a bunch of games coming to my channel. I have ooh. That's cute. I have a bunch of companies. Like I was contacted by Steam. And they have a program that's kind of for YouTubers. I guess they didn't contact like everybody, but because I've been gaming press for a long time, I do a lot of reviews on everything. They want me to join the program and start reviewing Steam games. So you're gonna see a whole lot more Steam games because I'm basically gonna be just giving them to actually review. That's gonna be coming to the channel as well, along with the usual Android stuff, you know, MMORPGs and stuff like that. But I have a lot of work to do now. A lot of work. You got Assassin Coley.
Yes.
Is Moonlight Blade even coming though? Because they haven't announced anything.
Can you hold out for more?
It's been like 4 years. I mean, if it's coming, then cool. I'll definitely play it. If they have a date and stuff like that. Coming this year? Nice. I still have my Moonlight Blade account. I don't use it, but I still have it.
Yep. I present to you the greatest magic.
Meaning of justice. All right. Last one. This must be the last one. We shouldn't delay this any longer. It should have been taken care of long ago. If we are to protect Arizara from the threat stars demon, we must concentrate our power. There's no time to waste listening to immature and decisive opinions. Today I will disband the Order of Sword. The Knights will be reorganized and escorts directly into Reformed Conclave. Yeah, 73k CP. You know what's confirmed in that? It's almost impossible to have 73k CP on a tank. And the reason being is that tanks typically don't have attack stats. So for his CP to be that high, it means that he has attack gear on right now. The NPC character. That kind of confirms a little bit something to me. But I'm not sure if Sir Charles will accept it peacefully. Yeah, it's close to impossible for a tank normally to have that high. Even if they had all 85s on, it still wouldn't be that high. So if it's that high, that means that this particular NPC tank has attack gear on. But I'm sure it doesn't mean that it has to be like that, but it just means that the character that they gave us for this, he has attack gear on. But I'm not sure if Charles will accept it peacefully. Well, then I guess I have to make it the only option he has that he can talk about. Arm the priests, knights, and soldiers of the Rose Apostles. T said Gusan, thanks for the follow. Even Corvus, yes, maybe it's better this way. I can test the friendship between him and Charles and his faith for the goddess. I'm also thinking about gathering the soldiers of the Holy Order of Blue Cross. Everyone stand in the center of the interrogation room. The Rose Apostle, Charles and Suri show up. Do as you've been told. You mean disarm them and throw them in jail? Yes, if we interrogate them and find some charges to accuse them of, they'll do as we say. You're going, yeah, so you're not going, so you're not going to kill them? I hope not. There's no need to. As long as he accepts the offer, I will give him a small estate to live out his life peacefully. If he rejects and insists on fighting to the end, then we have no other choice. Understood, Priest Nord. I'll make sure we are prepared. Are you ready to go? Lady Alexa is still patrolling with some soldiers. I don't think we have much time to wait for us to organize an advance party with the remaining troops. By the way, what's going on, Commander? I heard the apostles were occupied by the mob. Apparently, some extremists among the Rose Priests raised a rebellion. In a surprise attack at dawn, Lady Kataka and Priest Nord were taken hostage. Hostage why? They want to kill the homunculus of Terranor. I heard they said they released hostages if someone brings Mercedes to them. But as you might already know, it's not easy choice to clean the end. It'll only undermine the relationship between the two countries if she breaks the promise she made to Sir Crow. We'll have to ambush them in refuge though too? Yes, sir. This is a trap.
For King Arthur, I would give my life.
D Gray Man? Yeah, D Gray Man is pretty good. They need to continue it though, but I don't know when that's gonna happen because I believe the maker of the series is taking like a super long break, and she always takes super long breaks. So good luck. I don't think HP would be a good thing to use with Charles. I think you should go other routes like defense or something like that. But then again, you probably could do whatever the hell you want with this character. He seems very flexible. Were you also involved in this? Involved. Is that what kind of man you take me for? No, it wasn't. Corvus just looks cool. That's why I'm surprised. There's no need to be. I don't know or care any about this. As you might already know, when I came back after repenting the Rose Apostles, that changed a lot. Most of my friends were replaced by a bunch of young fools sent by ambitious nobles. Although I tried to think about it, since the goddess embraced me, I decided to follow the path of light. So I did. I've been cultivating myself and spreading blessings of the goddess to everyone who travels long path in solitude until today, when Lady Kataka told me something I could not understand. I see. It's hard to believe, whatever it is, really, whatever you've chosen. So I've been waiting here for you so I can meet you in person. If your mind and faith haven't changed when we first met, our pledge to read down, believe in your purity of heart. Sir Charles Sharon Lavone. I asked for a duel to reveal the truth. My sword is pure and innocent, hence I accept your duel. That kind of sucks. Corvus could be one who gets a buff too.
Trade.
Charles did not even care about that attack. He didn't care about that attack either.
My goddess. Self-control.
Lord Thomas 86, thank you for the follow.
Do you know of the light strength? Overcome it through sheer will.
The defense on this Charles is ridiculous.
The time has come to determine the victor.
He missed and still did 7K.
Trade.
That doesn't even happen with Luna. When Luna missed, she don't get no damn 7K.
How disappointing. My enormous faith. Self-control.
Corvus, you had no shot. You know you had no shot. Corvus even laughing. Charles, your sword hasn't changed at all. I admit that pledge you still made remains. As a witness to the duel, Asaria Faria of the Order of Sword declares Charles Sharon the winner. Would you trust me now, Corvus? I couldn't feel a single moment of hesitation, which showed me whatever path you've chosen is based on sheer will. It's all I wanted to see. I shall return to life as ascetic, and I think I shall wander Britannia for a while. Now may bless the goddess always be with you. Thank you for trusting me. Let's open the door now and go inside, Lady Saria. I don't see any guards. It's really suspicious, Commander. Don't worry, just follow me. Nice to see all you here. I thought it was strange how quiet the castle was if it was empty. Taka, doesn't it seem like a hostage at all? And all the Rose Apostle soldiers back there were armed. We were following orders. And whose orders are those? We have armed members of the Holy Order Bulhar with us as well. I like to believe Priest Norris has explanation for this. Why are you surrounding us with armed swords or staffs? It is asshole go. Lady Asaria, lower your sword. All I want to do is talk with Charles. There's no need for you to be involved. Lower your sword. What are you saying? Cannot sit idly by watching our weakened disciple clean, and you, Sir Charles, have forgotten your duties as recklessly follows her. I hate to say this, but please resign for the sake of Zara. You managed to pull Charles in 3 pulls? Grats. Lady Asaria, yes, Sir Charles. Do not lower your sword under any circumstances. Yes, sir. Aha, I see how it is. So you desire bloodshed after all. Kataka, arrest him and kill him if you must. Kataka? Lady Kataka, do you not hear me? Soldiers Rose of Pores. Wow, Apostle, arrest Priest Nord. He is charged with rebellion against the Queen, DN, and blasphemy against the goddess. Get wrecked, son! What are you talking about, Kataka? Please show your respect to Lady Kataka, at the very least, Priest Nord. As of today, she is the leader of the Rose Apostles. She sold him out to get the lead! What? Kataka, you fool, did you really ditch me to just become leader of the Rose Apostles? I won't deny it, Priest Nord. You promised me nothing. You told me nothing. All you did was order me around. However, Sir Charles actually suggested a number of things, one of which was appointing me as leader of the Rose Apostles so I could steer them into the right path. Did you really follow those hollow words? People promise anything when they're at risk. But you never even tried, Priest Nord. Ah, how stupid I was. I expected better you. Holy Order of the Blue Cross, come forward and escort me. I have to get out of here first. Oh, please come to your high senses. That's why Angelica was there. She's like, I'm too meta for you, son. Everybody used me in the raid. I ain't helping you. This is funny. Oh, please come. I read that already. Wait. You are. What are you doing here? Give in already. And follow Eddie Kataka peacefully. Did you not hear me, priest? Stop them and protect me. Leave them alone. They follow me from now on. Son, you're done. She's meta. She beat everything in this game. You're done. No way. I'm the new leader of the Holy Order of the Blue Cross. I tried really hard to step in, but couldn't stand by as you misused the Blue Cross. Maybe it doesn't matter to you at all, Priest Nord, but the Holy Order of the Blue Cross means everything to me. That's why I accepted Sir Charles' suggestion. Everything, the will of the goddess. Nonsense. As of today, Trader Nord is no longer a high priest. All mention of him will be eliminated from the records of the Holy Order of Blue Cross of Rose Apostles, and from the history of the Church of the Goddess following the Archdemon War. To think the final courtesy to you that you remember only as the most, only by your most honorable moment. You spend the rest of your life in peace in a monastery far from Tyrael Castle. Alright, this can't be real. This is absurd. Go peacefully. Let me go. Don't touch me, you fools. Charles, you really think I don't know what you're up to? Maybe excuses. Make excuses all you want, but eventually it's all for your own good to maintain your hold on power. You may take the traitor with you, Lady Katana. Are you denying your solid faith when you withdrew your allegiance from the former king, the sake of Azara? Are you saying you'll leave Azara in the hands of Queen Diane, who follows a hollow prophecy in that immature child Aether? Wow. He should be. Wow, she kicked his ass real quick. Somebody should have did that shit a long time ago. He's annoying. I will lock him up in the dungeon, interrogate him for 2 days, and send him to the monastery you mentioned. And don't worry, I'll make sure he doesn't talk to anyone about this. She got 4 arms, so you know she's going to just probably smack him 4 times. Sir Charles, how could you hide all this from me? Well, I just wanted to keep you out of it. I wasn't sure everything would go as planned. If we failed, we had been on trial together as traitors. I see, but it wasn't because I don't trust you, Leia Saria. But if you had known, would you have agreed? Let's go back now. It's been a long day. Yes, Sir Charles. Sir Charles is gangster. Everybody summon on him, or at least try to get him. Don't try to figure out this letter, author. What's important is the content itself. I know where they are. Follow the trade route, turn right, and you see a small town. Turn left, you see a rocky mountain. On the opposite side, there's a small monastery. There, right there. All that's left is send this letter to the right person. I already know the perfect candidate, but this gauntlet keep catching my eye. What is it trying to tell me? Who is that follow? Achilles the Second has joined. Thank you for the follow. Thanks for joining the Legends. You're one to talk, Sir Charles. We all know that you want to control the entire conclave. Isn't that what he said before? He said all this before. Everything I do is for Zara. Only for Zara. I made up my mind. The door is open. Please come in. Merlin! You know she's gonna be a character one day just to troll us. She'll probably be like a 4-star ML. Did I apply for the special secret mail service? Hope your service lives up to its name. Of course. After delivering a special secret mail, my memories about them are removed entirely. Don't worry, your secret is safe. I won't remember anything about it. Alright then. I'll be sending this letter anonymously. Please deliver it. The country, bruh. I'll be sending this letter. Oh, said that already. To. Ooh? Howard Vien? The hell is that? I am doing very good, Caladalta. Alright. All done. Let's take the freebies. Getting some summoning now. Now, that was a good story.